Nhloso went to confront Umtunzi in hospital and actually to threaten him that he's going to tell the police about who Zero is and tell them the truth so that uMadloma does not take the fall for him. But Umtunzi made it clear that if he does, uMadloma is going to end up in prison. And I didn't want uMadloma to carry this, wanted to take the fall, but uMadloma refused. As when as you brought danger into my family, you endangered uMadloma and my children, I want you away from my children. Athi wena ungayenzi ngcwele la, I know ukuthi you now you once brought ukuthi almost killed everyone. uHlasa is shocked ukuthi hawu uyenzelaphi le ndaba kanti athi hey mina noMadloma we don't hide anything, we don't keep secrets from each other. Aqala ukushumayela kaMthunzi quoting verses uMateyu, and uHlasa is like, why are you preaching to me wena? When are you preaching to me? Athi yazini, I'm just going to tell the police ukuthi wena uZero uhlangane nawe wena. And Umthunzi was like, nope, that's not what you're going to do. uMadloma uzophelela ejele, and we both don't want that. And ukhumbule ukuthi now you're also involved in hiding Junior's body. So all that is going to come out. All that history is ovela. You will be affected. Umdala will be affected. Utabs, Semide, Ephraim, all of you. So if I'm going down, I'm taking you down with me. And now Nhloso sees ukuthi he just needs to back off and leave this matter. uMadloma goes to see Umthunzi in prison, in hospital, and says ukuthi the police are going to ask about uZero, and uMadloma actually wanted to tell the truth. I think we must just tell them the truth ukuthi besimazi uZero ukuthi ubani. Umthunzi refused, saying no, don't do that. Singayenzi lento, let's just stick to our story. Now uMadloma is starting to question Umthunzi ukuthi should I expect more people like Zero who are going to keep on coming after you, people from your past? Umthunzi was honest and said, yes, I've wronged a lot of people in my past, so I can't say I know exactly who's going to come. And I understand if you want to quit and like leave a relationship, I won't blame you, I'll understand. Now uMadloma is with uMathubela endlini saying ukuthi the house feels like it's haunted because someone died in there. It's a reminder nje of guilty ukuthi she killed someone. uMathubela was like, yeah, that's why I came prepared. I came with a coarse salt so that you can everywhere, in the yard, in the house, everywhere. And then uMadloma, uMadloma, and knock on the door. It's the detective there to ask questions, more questions about Zero. But because Madloma already knew they were going to come, Madloma is prepared, obviously. They want to know, did you know, we know who Zero is, so we want to know where, and did you know who he is? Madloma will pick again, stick to the story, because if she didn't, they were going to say she had intention to kill, because we're going to protect her, it's time to sack. Now Tapelo calls Victor to question him. Why are you resigning? What's happening? Is it something we did at the office? Did someone not handling the cons? Victor's like, nope. Victor doesn't reveal. And then he gets distracted. He got a phone call. Utalita demanding that he comes to her house. And then Tap now is worried, talking to Bridget, saying, can you find out what's going on with Victor? Because he resigned. He won't say why. And I need him. Beshafela needs Victor. Oh, Bridget knows what's happening. He's been distracted lately, but I don't know exactly what's going on. And then Victor goes to see Talita and makes it clear, I'm tired of these games. I'm done. I'm going to tell everyone about this whole thing. I don't care if I end up in prison, as long as I'll be free from you. And then, Kiribani talks to Tidi saying, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was going to be so bad. The allergy, I thought you were just going to get rash and nothing deep. Tidi said, you almost killed me. Are you aware? As yes, all I wanted was a simple wedding, but when I had to come and ruin everything for me, now gas, I can't say to the white wedding. Now Tidi hearing that says to the vet, asking, let's move our wedding date closer. Actually, let's start go home affairs and sign life is too short. And says now she's already planning her bachelorette party, calling people, making reservations. And now she wants to hire a stripper but doesn't have money. And then Orchid offers to pay for the stripper. Now she's hugging Orchid in a way that definitely Anna is wondering what's going on. Detective goes to see Umthunzi at the hospital to question him about Zero, saying, we think that you knew Zero. But Umthunzi denies knowing Zero at all, saying he was in prison, he does not know Zero. But it doesn't make sense. Why will Zero commit breaking crimes? It's like he's always dealing with extortion, blackmail, and all that. So why was he doing that? Aphiga Umthunzi athi I was in prison, so benzani bafuna ukumbopha, otherwise abamyeki. And then Ulehle passed her matric. Untutu is happy. They're all celebrating at the house. So even made a joke. It's ingane kabani le ingane kama Meaning uNhloso nje akambeki indawo. uMadloma is happy, he said, well done sis, I'm so proud of you. But uLehle feels ukuthi she did not do enough to get into medicine. Athi Mark, don't be hard on yourself, man. It was a tough year, you had to deal with a lot. You did well, but she did very well. And she can do BSc before she goes into medicine. And then I was like, oh my, and then he decides he's going to go show her father the matric result. And then Tutu wants to know how is Mtunzi doing, but all right, but then there's some arrangement he wants to do because when he's alone, he wants to talk to you about it. Tutu goes to see Mtunzi at his house, and Mtunzi wants to move in Gomatlomo and stay with them. Tutu was like, what? Move in at our house? Please don't take this as me trying to like have a romantic, trying to chase a romantic opportunity with your mom. I just want to be able to take care of you guys. And I feel bad for what happened, so I just want to be there for Madlomo. Tutu was like, no, I hear you. It's fine. You have my blessing. You can move in. Nhloso is going to lose it when he finds out that Umtunzi is now living at his house. Well, uMadloma goes to Ethembeni again, announces her pregnancy, telling uThidi ukuthi she's pregnant, and the father is Umtunzi. uThidi is shocked. What? Madloma wena urato udlala ustodi young. Mutunzi, Nhloso nkataba linhle yena watsiba, I don't know. Akere the husband knows. I'm sure umtshelile umyeni wakhe. uMadloma, as she's saying this boldly, ukuthi akazi solely, no regrets, no shame. And then uLehle gets to Kwadinhle to show her father the result. uNhloso is happy for her, saying she's proud of her, she did well. And then Asha she can't get into medicine and tells her father the details for payment of fees and dates. Ubaba Keshem disappointed uLehle, saying that unfortunately I will not be able to pay for my fees. I don't think I'll be able to pay at kanjani baba, because you got a promotion. I did not take the job because you cannot disclose what uLehle had arranged that promotion, so you couldn't take it. But now uLehle is worried, saying she thinks he can't pay because now he wants to take off his new family. Nhloso is like, no, don't worry, I'll make a plan to get the money. And then Kiribane apologizes to Thidi for like the food poisoning and nuts. They make peace and she gets invited to the bachelorette party. They have the bachelorette party A levels. Bride to be is looking gorgeous. Scoop is going my pajamas A levels. The girls look nice. And then she's worried because Okete did not pitch with the stripper. Jiggy at her when you got a stripper at where I got a stripper. Jiggy Okete comes. Ma figure up but Uthid is now drunk. Ma figure up, I think didn't decided to Okete is here, he can be our stripper. Uthid is now too drunk, busy drinking. Akafuna ukuphuza amanzi. Ukiri decides, let me go get Divet to come and get his wife. Divet comes again, and Uthid is now busy undressing Okete the t-shirt, hugging on Okete. Now a kiss. Khanti Divet is coming likidiboni. Divet saw the kiss with Uthid all over Okete. The trauma kukidiboni ukuthi what is Thidi doing? And then they look back, they realize ukuthi papa he ummoni. Thidi wabona how Divet umboni. Then they stop the kiss, and that was it. I wonder if Divet is going to want to continue with the wedding, seeing that Uthidi has kissed his son. I mean, what is that? What is that, Mercedes? Victor decides that he's going to tell Bridget about the blackmailing at Talita, like come clean so that it doesn't work. But decides, let me talk to my daughter first. And then as he's about to tell his daughter, Talita phones him, saying, Guti, please, I think I was a bit reckless with you. I want to apologize. Please come over so I can apologize properly and we can sort this whole thing out. I feel like Victor is going to give and go there. Hunty, this is probably a trap, man. Talita Wambora, like, can this storyline end already? So Umtunzi moved in Madlomo, came with his bags, but uzolala esofeni. I'm afraid he's going to sneak into Madlomo's room at night, and it's probably going to tick off Untutu, but they seem to be very close now. And then Lihle comes back, sad, heartbroken, because Ubaba Unhloso said he will not afford to pay for her fees. So it means that she will not be going to varsity anymore. The family is heartbroken. Madloma thinks there might be some misunderstanding because what does Nhloso mean he cannot pay for the fees? And says, we'll make a plan because Lihle now thinks ukuthi her dreams are shattered, she cannot go to varsity anymore. uMadlomo was like, no, don't worry, sis, we'll make a plan. Even Tutu was like, no, don't worry, we'll make a plan, because evarsity la wekhona, there's no way. Hey, we are stepfather kumthunzi, because he just walked in today. Now kunenkinga, money is needed. Where is Mthunzi going to get the money and play hero and pay for the less fees? uMadlomo approaches uNhloso and asks him, why, what's happening? Why are you no longer paying for fees kaThembelihle? And I hear you didn't take the promotion. What's happening? uNhloso was like, no, it is complicated. Lo msebenzi akusiwona ngandle bengiqama ngakhona. Athi uMadlomo, I don't have time to be picky manje. uThembelihle needs to go to school. Athi so manje asingizoyenza iplan uzoya esikoleni. Athi manje uzoya ngani? Ngemali kaDinhle khona ask money from your wife. Athi uphuma endabeni zami wena you got aphume kumshado wami. When you got pregnant by a murderer, so phuma nje endabeni zami. Athi hey, whenever kids are involved, you said so yourself. So athi uMadlomo, yazini, before you hear from other people, ngifuna ukuthi uzwe ngami ke, and I take it because we are no longer getting the increment child support, and we are no longer moving to the new house. Hey, uNhloso waqhekeka yathi asiyeke le ndaba. Athi yazi Madlomo, I miss when we used to talk mina nawe singa-argue. Athi you mean you used to talk and I listen, manje I talk back, so that's not treating you well. Athi yazi before uzwa ngabantu, uMthunzi has moved in the house, sesihlala noMthunzi. Imagine uNhloso is going to lose his mind. uMthunzi sohlala kwakhe, so udlala happy family nomndeni wakhe. And then Tutu was now looking for a job kumabamncane uGasa. Babamncane uthi he doesn't have anything at the moment. uNhloso is said ukuthi Tutu was now looking for a job, saying ukuthi he's going to come up with a plan ukubhadala ama-fees kaLihle, because Tutu is looking for a job to pay for fees. Ubamncane wanted to help, but khuluma phela plan so I can help you. Athi angidingi isizo lakho babamncane. Now he's snapping at babamncane because usozene indaba kaMthunzi ukuthi uSithunzi is now living with his family. And then uThidi judges uDinhle judges uThidi for kissing indodakazi Devet's son. Athi okay, since we're not now really all rosy, let me tell you the good news. Madlomo pregnant and Skawara, it's not Nhloso's baby. Mthunzi is the baby daddy. And then Dinhle is excited, say, ooh, this is juicy. Let me call Nhloso, he's going to have a fit. Hey, what's he? Already. Dinhle is now worried with how come he didn't tell me? Why didn't he tell you? Now Dinhle is starting to question their relationship, because how can Nhloso find out about this and not tell him? And then Dinhle confronts Nhloso ukuthi Madlomo pregnant. And then like utlamang beyanung uzongobani manje athi hey uThidi. Nhloso is furious ukuthi uMadlomo utshela njani abantu now. Why is she telling the rest of ethembeni ngendaba zakhe? Athi wena why did you not tell me? Athi it's because I was still trying to wrap my head around this whole thing. Athi phela ungena kuphi, because indaba la isiyakho, it doesn't include you. When ungena phi, it has nothing to do with you. Athi how kanti yini, do you have feelings for uMadlomo? Athi how did you expect me to just switch off my feelings for uMadlomo just like that? There's no way. And then uNhloso athi phela khumbula ukuthi I never asked for a divorce mina. You knew I was married when you married me. So you can't expect me to just switch off my feelings for uMadlomo. Dinhle was so disappointed. That's why it's again donkey. Now I've got my answer. Dinhle now knows ukuthi she might have gotten the ring, but she'll always be second best. uMadlomo usathandwa. Now it ended in tears for uThidi, because now she's running after Devet, saying, Devet, I'm sorry. Devet is disappointed rather, because, I mean, why would his fiancé kiss his son? And says, how long has this been going on? What was happening? Okay, speak. I know nothing is happening. Nothing is going on. And then Devet is like, you know what? uThidi tries to say it's because I was drunk. I'm so sorry. It meant nothing. As when you know what? The wedding is off. And it's not just this event. It's just been happening. I want to go to Vryburg. We don't want that. And now you go and embarrass me like that. Like that's the worst. And then Devet Champ just left. uThidi there busy begging. Now uThidi is blaming Kiribon, saying Kiribon set her up. She just wanted to ruin things for her. Kiribon's like, I'm so sorry. I only called him because I saw you were misbehaving. And then Asa says, no, I'm sorry. I know you did not mean to any harm. And then Talita calls Victor. Okay, before that, apparently Devet went back to Vryburg because he can't stay with Kiribon. uThidi, I wonder if he's going to come back for the wedding, or Vele it's off, or they've broken up, Vele it's for good. And then Talita called Victor over, saying the whole thing was a trap, was a setup just to test loyalty to Victor. And then they sit and have tea. Jiki offer mimosa. Jiki Victor asked for a toilet, a bathroom. Talita is now staging ukuthi Victor wanted to assault her, calling help. But now Victor is puzzled with her. What's going on? What did I do now? Victor ran away. Talita set up a camera, so she's got everything filmed. She's probably going to use that video to try and blackmail Victor again. Mtunzi is all in playing stepfather, trying to help Lihle with a plan B so she can get a bursary or a scholarship so she can further her studies. Because Linda Nhloso won't be paying school fees. Ulihle seems like she has given up hope, saying that it is what it is. She's going to look at other things to do. Mtunzi was offering to look for to help her research and try and see what is there, what is out there. But Ulihle says not everyone that passes matric has to go to varsity. So umntwana usugive upile. Umthunzi is like, mamela apha mntanam, we don't have to give up hope. Hey, yes, Nhloso is going to wake up and Umthunzi will be the father that the kids can run to. Now he's here busy complaining to Babukasa ukuthi uMadlomo humiliated her, how out of all people ethembeni, like emhlabeni bonke amadoda, why would she go for Umthunzi? Umthunzi out of all people, and says everyone now, she has told everyone about the pregnancy. Now everyone at ethembeni is judging him, saying that he left a good woman. Quite a they're not lying, Jay. He did leave a good woman. Ukasa is like, nope, I don't think it's like that. And Ukasa always puts him in his place, hey? Talita continues with her mind games, busy luring Victor into trying to get Victor to steal money from Bachelorette. Apparently yesterday he filmed the whole thing, trying to act as if Victor wanted to assault her. Now he sends this video to Victor saying now she's gonna be using that video to tell people that Victor wanted to assault her. Now Victor is left no choice but to comply, because the way the video is, it looks convincing. Even her daughter is wondering, Papa, as you're acting strange, what's happening? You're not even sleeping at home, because he did not even go home after the incident with Talita. And then he gets a call from Talita and he goes back there saying she wants to talk face to face. Victor tried to set up her recording, wanting to record with Talita, but Talita was smart and asked for his phone and switched off the recording. Now Talita says that she's going to convince the police that Victor really wanted to assault her, and says that what do you think Tobel is going to do when he finds out? He's going to kill you, Kisho. So, and what about your daughter? What is he going to think about his father? Victor has left no choice and says that it's fine. He will do what Talita wants. So now he's going to steal money from Bachelorette for Talita. And he says to Talita, to Enamuloi, if Khupolo knew what kind of a woman you are, and also Talita is like, you know what, I want this money by end of business today. Yo, Talita. And then now Ukid is like she wants Ukasa to help bring Divet back, and they lie to Divet saying there was a robbery. Divet comes running, and I couldn't make Ukasa because no, I lied, my friend. I wanted Gideon explains I was feeling bad for my friend. I wanted you to come. I says I'm sick and tired of this nonsense. You guys are busy playing your games again, but this is not a scam. Tiri is really sorry. Tiri then shows up and apologizes, going, I'm so sorry, Divet. Man, I messed up big time, but now I'll do anything. I want to be with you, and I'll do anything, even if it means going back to Freiberg. Your Utsir is down and out, Clay. She's even willing to go back to Freiberg. Tunzi cooked up a storm and brought Madlomo lunch at work. Madlomo was so happy. She was just blushing like a little schoolgirl. She's so in love. You can just see what's in J. Presence come Tunzi makes her joyful. Athi Madlomo bengizenazo nje isikhafuthini athi hayi uze nesonka wena. Not gonna let my baby eat isonka. Yo, romantic Mtunzi saying I've got all this time in my hands, so I cooked. I want to spoil you. And says, I spoke to Lihle and I'm surely concerned about her because she's worried about you now. She wants to let go of her dreams and come and help you at the laundromat. But I don't want that to happen. I want us to think of other ways to make money. Madlama was worried that do you want to go back to your old ways at the car? I've grown pills and I'm not going back to that life. I don't want Litle's dreams to fail just because we don't have money. So maybe I can come and help you, so you don't let her come and help and work here. I can come and help you, Pela, when you're killing my child. I don't want you to suffer and work in this condition. But I'm not worried about what people are going to say, Timben. And then he meets Nhloso. Nhloso is like, what are you doing here? As Bengletelu Madlomo is Kaftin. I know you hate seeing me in Madlomo. Nhloso was so defensive, say, I don't care about your relationship, it's none of my business, blah, blah, blah. But you can see Njotu Dunyelo, it's eating him up, and says, the only thing I care about is my kids. I don't want you near my kids. And then Umtuze tries to assure him, because I'm not trying to step into your shoes, Kasa. Especially, I care about your kids deeply, and especially with this issue, varsity fees. I was thinking that maybe you and I yay, my kids are my problem. Don't get involved. I don't need your help at all. And then it leave it, goes to Madlomo, meets Madlomo, Avela Amgeno Madlomo, Ati you're just trying to embarrass me, ne? You have no shame because now you going around telling people about your pregnancy. Now uthidi utshela udinhle ngikwatela athi hey wena ngena apho kuthi wena nkosikazi wakhe you don't communicate. That's none of my business. Now uphume endabeni zami please, angeni endabeni zakho nonkosikazi wakho. And then athi uyazi mina nginandaba nawe ukuthi ukhuleliswa ubani. I don't care who impregnates you. The only thing I care about are my kids. Athi hey imakancane baba, now you care about the kids. Sunendaba ney'ngane wena Nhloso. Before ubunganandaba nazo when you started dating udinhle. Manje just because now I found someone, now you care about the kids. Please, just leave me alone. Just get used to it because Bridget talks to Victor saying, as I'm concerned about you, are you okay? You said you want to talk to me and you've been AWOL since. Victor's like, no, we'll talk. And then Victor tells Taps that he's no longer leaving Bachelorette. He's had a change of heart. He's staying. Taps is shocked with her. What happened? Did Vuvu get to you? Victor was not happy about that, saying, why did you ask Bridget to talk to me? But it's okay, I'm not going anywhere, Gadula, so you don't have to worry. And he decides to transfer 200k to Talita. Talita gets the 200k and she's happy. But the sad part is that Victor transferred the money from his savings account, not from Bechafela. Now Talita's phoning him demanding more money. Victor's like, no, but I use my savings account. Arwe, now you're investing Bechafela. Not your money. And then Victor's like, what are you? I can get you another 200k more. Oh, that's peanuts. It won't even get me a decent car. What do you want me to do? And then he's Victor, what can I do to get you off my back? I need 5 million because I want to get out of the country. Pila Victor will never rest. He just needs to come clean. Bridget talks to Victor saying, what's going on really? Just tell me what's going on. Victor tries and hide it, say he's just decided not to leave because it's a big decision. But Bridget can see, something is bothering him. Something must have happened. This sudden change of heart, I'm sure this look at Bridget, I can see her detective mode is on. Remember how she discovered Umtunzi no Mera Makeba? He's going to dig this up and help Victor. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.